I'd like to demonstrate selecting using color in Photoshop. First, I wanted to demonstrate, just so you could see visually what's going on, the eyedropper tool. The keyboard shortcut is I as in I love you. So I'm going to press I as in I love you and select the eyedropper tool. I have the color bar open here, and I just wanted you to notice that as I'm clicking around this radishes, you'll see that whatever pixel I am hovering over, I'm selecting that point or that pixel, and then the color is changing accordingly. So Photoshop can select down at a pixel layer. You could also increase the average, so you could go by, say, like a 5 by 5 average. If I clicked in there, it would average the colors in that area. So if you're kind of wanting to get a ballpoint point of an area, you could have Photoshop examine all the pixels of the area that you're selecting or clicking on, and it'll come to an average of that area. But for our intents and purposes, we're leaving it on point sample. So I just wanted you to know from this little short demo that Photoshop can choose color by you using the eyedropper tool and clicking over a specific pixel. Okay, so now what we want to do is not change the color. We want to use a selection tool called the Magic Wand tool to select color, a shape based on color. So when you press the W down on your keyboard, you're going to come to two tools, and you're going to have to long press on that tool to get from the quick selection tool to the Magic Wand tool. And so I'm on the Magic Wand tool. It looks like there's little sparkles over the top of it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just kind of click on different areas. And you'll see that it's kind of grabbing more than one pixel. It's grabbing an area of colors. And so this is set up similar to the point size of color. I'm going to put this over here. But in this case, it's selecting or up to a point based on this number here, tolerance. So what it's basically saying is that I'm going to click on one pixel, that's the point sample, and I would like you to select the 32 adjacent shades of that pixel and then stop. So to demonstrate, I will click right here on this red radish, and you'll see right now the tolerance is set at 32. Now I'm going to change the tolerance down to the number 5. Deselect, Command D. I'm going to click on the same area, and now you see it's a much smaller area. I clicked on hopefully the same color red, but it only grabbed the adjacent 5 pixels. So I'm going to change this to 50. Give it another click right in the same spot. You can see it grabs more. If I change it to 500, it might just shoot right off the screen. Whoops, I can only go up to 255, so let's try 255. And it went off the screen, so you can't see it. So let me lower that down to maybe 100 and click again. And so there you go. That's a better example. So you saw everything from 5 to about 100, which grabbed 100 shades of this color. So that's one way to select something based upon color, is to use this Magic Wand tool and click on different colors and color groups. And you can see that if sometimes wherever you click, it's going to give a changing result. Now I did pretty good here. I clicked up here. I got almost everything with it set at 100. I want to add to that. If you notice that if I press the little shift key, a little plus sign appears underneath there. So I'm going to hold shift down, and I'm going to click on this little remaining area right here. And now I have the whole selection. So conversely, if I wanted to subtract, I held down the Alt key. I'll see a little minus. So say I want to minus this purple here, but I'm going to change the tolerance now down to something more usual, like the number 32. So I'm going to hold my Alt key down, click right here, and I was able to subtract this little section right in here. It's not giving me the cleanest subtraction, but just so you can see, I'm going to move this over so you can see what it looks like. Holding the Alt key down to duplicate. So you could see what it has grabbed here when I move this up. It has grabbed not only the green, the red, it omitted the purple, but it also grabbed a little halo of color around here, maybe the light green as it was kind of ripped off its background. So that's one tool. It's called the Magic Wand tool. You can add and subtract from a selection, and it's been around for a long time, and it's kind of handy. It's better for more continuous tones, like 1 or 2 colors, than these multiple tones, but it is handy.